Hi, welcome back to the channel. I got the station wagon jacked up. I'm gonna get the rear wheels taken off of it and start unbolting the rear end to get the other one installed. Stay tuned. This is the rear end. I got it out of a Monte Carlo. Somebody had already rigged up this out of a piece of angle iron or flat iron stuff. We'll see how it does on the car. Hopefully it don't break. But yeah, this is it. All right, I got the rear wheels off. What I like to do is undo the shock bolts and drop it down. That way I get to the top bolts a little easier and get the springs out of your way and everything. So I'm gonna get started on that. I don't know if I'm gonna film it or not. We'll see. And just like that, it's out. I ended up breaking the brake line because I barely touched it and it was breaking, so rusted out. Get this exhaust off here. And start figuring out maybe the brake line. All right, here we go. All right, I got the rear end in. My wife helped me bleed the brakes. I have these Mustang wheels I'm gonna put on it for now to get it rolling. But it's in there. I'll give you a quick little look. I had to switch the coil springs because the other ones were too big for the shocks. I don't know if it was like that to begin with or what, but the shocks didn't have good enough travel. But it's in there. And I ran a new brake line from the proportioning valve back. So, yep, it's getting there. Slowly but surely. All right, it's sitting back down. I don't know if I like how it's sitting. I know it's got big tires and no engine, so it's sitting really crooked. But I wish I had the same bolt pattern front and back, but I don't. So this is what it looks like as of now. At the rear end in, rear brakes bled. So gonna try to find matching wheels and tires. I just threw those on there so it'll roll around a little easier. I got the engine ready to drop in, got the trans and torque converter all bolted up. So got the engine mounts put on the frame, swapped them out, painted up some stuff poorly, but that's what you get for what I'm doing on this one anyhow. So I think I'm gonna set it up on time lapse and try to got it in there. A little bit of a fight, but shouldn't be after all these years of doing this stuff, but it was. And I gotta hook up the exhaust, motor mount bolts, everything that goes under the hood. Gotta see about hood clearance with the carburetor. I gotta hook up the vacuums, and there's not a lot of vacuum ports on the carb. And then I don't really want to put a spacer because of the hood clearance. But otherwise I'd run vacuum to the back of the intake. But we'll see about the hood clearance. That's where the carb will be sitting. So I don't know about the hood clearance. I think we'd be good with the way it is. Might be able to go up a little bit with the spacer to get some vacuums hooked up, but at least it's in there and start moving forward. Here's where I'm at with the wagon. Got a lot done. Got a little bit left to do on it yet. I got to put the exhaust pipes on it. And I got a fuel pump coming for it. And a master cylinder. The master cylinder was leaking out the back of it, so got to get that taken care of. I put some front brake lines on it and some calipers with some brake hoses I had laying around off of Monte Carlo. So hopefully in the next video we'll be firing this thing up or something else along those lines.